new cable, and there's something else. Could be the entire cluster here, so I might have to order one of these, or it could be that sensor at the wheel. I'm gonna check that. I gotta do some errands, so I'm gonna take this bike, but yesterday I tried to start it, it didn't want to start, so having a little issues with this bike. Oh, I need earplugs. I guess loud pipes do save lives. That guy definitely heard me. Can't even beat the Nissan Versa off the line. I had him for like 1 second though. The speedometer does not work at all. So I got the new cable. I took apart the gauge to see if there was something wrong, and I did not. What? Oh god, this guy. Yeah, I took this apart and there was nothing wrong that I could see. So it might be the thing at the wheel. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to order a GPS speedo. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to try this. I'm going to pull out the cable. I want to see if this rotates. You have to be careful though. Yeah, it's not rotating. That piece is not rotating. You see that? That should be rotating. I don't know. Maybe I need to go faster. Yeah, this thing's not moving at all. But look at that. It's that is funny. Look at that. It's moving up. Oh, that's so strange. You know, the ironic thing is that I'm actually going pretty darn slow, but I have no idea what speed I'm going. But I see like a guy tailgating me behind. Oh my god, this thing backfires like crazy. Man. Oh my god. I'm going 0 miles per hour right now. Man, this bike is so small compared to like these cars. Like, it just sits so low. You know, I really like the tall bikes, but if you're a short rider, you have very limited options. And this thing, I mean, look how I'm sitting. My legs are at 90 degrees. Let's enjoy the serenity of nature. This is how I like to enjoy nature. Oh. I think I am going 25 miles an hour. Man, you know, this bike is the perfect pisser-upper for riding through fancy areas. But this is one of the things that worries me, because in the fancy areas, they actually patrol it for noise now. Yeah, they actually patrol it for noise, so they give tickets. So that's one of the reasons I want to get something to quiet this down. I actually wish it was stock, because a lot of times I don't want attention to be brought to myself. I don't know, this bike just feels like it's compensating. It's like a little Napoleon complex of a bike. It's like all bite, What is it? All bark, no bite. That's the thing. This bike is not boring to ride. It is. I love the simple bikes. Something happens after I get the ST1300. I start looking for extremely simple beginner bikes. I did that in my last ST1300. I decided to buy a Ninja 250. Actually, not just one. I bought 4 Ninja 250s. And then I got one for free from my buddy. What is this? Hey, how about warning us that you close the road? What? Alright, so I think everything, gotta get a screw for this. But otherwise, it's just a really loud exhaust that's annoying. So I think I'm gonna order a new exhaust, strap it on. What I have to do, I think, I have to cut the pipe here and then weld it and just kind of build it out. But the carburetor, I think, also needs to be cleaned a bit. But look how simple this thing is. This is air cooled, it's not liquid cooled. The engine is tiny. I'm also missing the toolbox. And the shock, you know, works pretty well. I think I might adjust it so it's a little bit tighter. The brakes are pretty good on it. You know, it's a very simple bike. There's nothing really that it needs. Well, guys, that's the end of the ride for today. I just wanted to test out the speedometer. I hooked up the cable again, and yeah, it doesn't work. This is definitely a very slow bike, but it feels fun. I don't know if I'll keep the exhaust this way. It just calls too much attention. And you know, there is a saying, loud pipes save lives, and that's somewhat realistic, but the problem is that this is way too loud. And it becomes more like a cop magnet. So I would rather have something just a little bit more quiet. So I'm going to rig up some sort of Frankenstein exhaust just so I can get a few decibels down. Well, guys, that's the end of the ride for today. Just a quick ride to test this bike out. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next ride. Bye!